A ring of flower on the counter where you set the mixing bowl. Morning sunlight through the window and a little music low. You decided we should bake bread, though neither one had tried. Read the instructions twice out loud, then change them on the fly. I measured wrong, you caught it. You spilled flour anyway, and by the time the dough was rising, the kitchen looked like winter. You brushed white dust from my shoulder, left some more upon my cheek, and I started thinking mornings should always feel this easy. The ring of flour on the counter today stayed there long after we cleaned away. One little circle, pale and round, where our clumsy hands had gathered. Smells like bread and flour. The loaf came out a little heavy, crust too dark along one side. You broke it open on the cutting board, steam lifting toward the light. We ate the first slice standing, butter melting through the middle. You said not bad for beginners. I said let's never sell it. Love doesn't need a perfect recipe or every measurement precise. Sometimes you mix what you have, then give it patience and some time. Let the counter stay a little messy, let the bread lean to one side. I'll take every imperfect morning if you're standing there beside me. The ring of flour on the counter today stayed there long after we cleaned away. One little circle, pale and round, where our clumsy hands had gathered. The ring of flour, morning bright, bread rising in the gentle light. Some love stories smell like flowers. Mine smells like bread and flour. Bread cools down, the room grows warm. Leave a little flour till tomorrow. We had finished supper early, still had daylight left to spend. So you carried out the old quilt brought 2 glasses in my hands. The orchard smelled like summer. Wind moved gently through the leaves, and we lay back without talking, watching shadows cross the grass. No radio, no conversation, no reason to make time behave. Just your fingers finding mine, while the lights slipped away. The quilt we took out to the orchard tonight held us underneath the softest light. Branches moving overhead, your warm shoulder near my head. The quilt was warm, the evening knew, and every quiet thing felt true. I don't need a grander start than one old quilt beneath the orchard. One apple dropped a few feet from us. You laughed and said, "That's our cue." I said, "For what?" You said, "For nothing." Then moved a little closer. We stayed until the stars came out, till the air got cool and thin, and folded up that old quilt slowly, like we didn't want the night to end. Someday trees may grow much taller, someday branches may come down, but I'll always see that evening when I walk across that ground. Love can live in borrowed blankets, in the hush between 2 hearts, in an orchard after supper, where forever quietly starts. The quilt we took out to the orchard tonight held us underneath the softest light. Branches moving overhead, your warm shoulder near my head. The quilt was warm, the evening knew, and every quiet thing felt true. I don't need a grander start than one old quilt beneath the orchard. Stars come through, the branches part, still that quilt holds both our hearts. The red dress after the county fair, dust along the hem down there. You kicked your shoes off by the truck and said, "I finally had enough." We had stayed through every ride, every band and every booth. something at the ring toss. I want something shaped like a duck. By the time the lights were shutting, you were holding both your shoes. That red dress moving in the night wind, like the evening hated losing you. No more music from the midway, just generators humming low. And all the magic got much quieter when we started home. The red dress after the county fair tonight, moving softly in the parking lot. Dust along the bottom seat, still the prettiest thing I'd seen. The red dress, bare feet on gravel ground. No more crowd or carnival sound. I love the way the evening changed when the fair went dark and you stayed. We stopped beside the truck a while, finished one last lemonade. You said, my feet are killing me. I said, still worth it? You said, maybe. Then you leaned against the tailgate, looked back where the lights went dim. And I thought the best part of the fair was leaving there with you. The rides come down, the tents move on. Next week there'll be an empty lot, but some nights stay long after all their colored lights are gone. And years from now, one red dress may mean nothing hanging there. Still I'll see you barefoot laughing after the county fair. The red dress after the county fair tonight, moving softly in the parking lot. Dust along the bottom seat, still the prettiest thing I'd seen. The red dress, bare feet on gravel ground. No more crowd or carnival sound. I love the way the evening changed when the fair went dark and you stayed. Fair lights fade, the stars appear, still that red stays bright and clear. There's a fence post by the pasture, worn smooth where our hands have been. Every evening we stop there before we finally head in. It started as a little habit. After feeding in the walk back toward the farmhouse, then stop there without discussing. You'd lean both arms across the rail. I stand there by your side, and we'd watch the last lights settle on the grass beyond the wire. Some habits never need a reason, they just become the shape of days. Like resting at one old fence post before we put the world away. The fence post where we rest our hands tonight feels smooth beneath the fading light. Your fingers close enough to mine, while the fields let go of time. The fence post knows 1,000 days, little talks and quiet stays. And if that wood could understand, it would know the shape of both our hands. We've stood there after good news, stood there tired and disagreed, stood there once without a word, because a word was not what we needed. Still the post kept holding steady, still the evening came around, and sooner or later one of us would reach across the space. Maybe love is partly places that remember what we do, where anger softens into quiet, where tired hearts become two. When that old fence needs replacing, save that post if we still can. I'd like to keep a piece of somewhere that learned the shape of our hands. The fence post where we rest our hands tonight feels smooth beneath the fading light. Your fingers close enough to mine, while the fields let go of time. Knows 1,000 days, little talks and quiet stays. And if that wood could understand, it would know the shape of both our hands. Past your dark, the night expands. Still I feel your nearby hand. One porch chair, two tired hearts, summer dark around the yard. You said, move over just a bit. So somehow we both fit. The other chair had lost a leg, kept forgetting to repair it. So when we stepped outside that evening, there was only one to share. You sat first and pulled me closer. I said, this is barely working. You said, seems good enough to me, and rested back against my chest. Crickets sang along the fence line. Porch lamp drew the moths around, and one old chair made room somehow for the quiet that we found. The night we shared one porch chair, love, there was barely room enough. Your hand folded over mine, your head resting just right. One porch chair beneath the moon, summer moving soft and blue. I'd choose that crowded little seat over anywhere without you. We talked until the stars came brighter, then stopped talking for a while. You traced circles on my knuckles. I could feel you start to smile. The old chair creaked beneath us, like it might give up at last. But neither one was moving till the night had almost passed. We'll fix that other chair someday, maybe buy a better pair, but I hope we never make so much room we forget to share. There's a sweetness in adjusting and making space where none appears, and finding out two hearts can fit closer than they thought for years. The night we shared one porch chair, love, there was barely room enough. Your hand folded over mine, your head resting just right. One porch chair beneath the moon, summer moving soft and blue. I choose that crowded little seat over anywhere without you. Chair creaks low, the porch light glows. Stay right here until we go. waited out the heat in the barn, where the shade stayed cool and dark. You sat down against the hay and said, "We're done till late." August sun had hit the fields hard enough to stop the work. Even birds were keeping quiet. Everything had found the shade. You carried 2 cold bottles, set them down beside the wall, then stretched out on an old hay bale, like you planned to stay till fall. Dust hung golden in the doorway, one fan turning overhead, and there was nowhere we needed to be instead. We waited out the heat in the barn that day, let the whole hot afternoon waste away. You beside me in the shade made doing nothing feel okay. We waited while the sunlight burned till the evening air returned. Sometimes love needs no alarm, just waiting out the heat in the barn. You told me about a dream you had of somewhere colder by the sea. I said you'd miss these fields in winter. You said, maybe come and see. Then a breeze moved through the doorway, soft enough to lift your hair, and neither one said anything for a long and easy minute. Not every pause is wasted, not every rest means we fell behind. Sometimes slowing down together is the best use of our time. So when the world runs hot around us and we've given all we can, come find somewhere cool and quiet and take my resting hand. We waited out the heat in the barn that day, let the whole hot afternoon waste away. You beside me in the shade made doing nothing feel okay. We waited while the sunlight burned till the evening air returned. Sometimes love needs no alarm, just waiting out the heat in the barn. Sun drops low, the work can start. Still that shade stays. slow down with us, and we don't need quite as much. I hope evenings still feel sweet with your hand somewhere near me. Maybe mornings take more patience, maybe roads feel twice as long. Maybe we forget the reason why we walked into a room. Maybe chores get done tomorrow, maybe noon arrives too soon. Still I hope we find some laughter in the slower things we do. I don't wanna beat the years, I don't need to outrun time. I just wanna meet it gently with your hand close to mine. When the years slow down with us, my love, let the little things be enough. One warm room, one evening chair, one familiar person there. When the years move soft and slow, let us loosen what can go. Keep the kindness, keep the trust. When the years slow down with us, maybe dances turn to swaying, maybe drives become 1 mile. Maybe old songs last much longer because we stop and stay a while. Maybe stories get repeated, maybe names come late sometimes. Still I'll know the way you look at me, and you'll know the way I smile. Let age make us less impatient, let it soften what was hard. Let us care a little less about protecting every scar. And when the world is hurried past us, let us not feel left behind. There is beauty in a slower life, and love has taken time. When the years slow down with us, my love, let the little things be enough. One warm room, one evening chair, one familiar person there. When the years move soft and slow, let us loosen what can go. Keep the kindness, keep the trust. When the years slow down with us, years move on, but hearts adjust. Stay beside me through the hush. Your laugh across the loading dock caught me harder than the clock. I looked up from what I'd done, and there you were beneath the sun. You came by near the end of shift, said you'd bring me something cold, found me stacking up the boxes, still an hour left to go. You leaned against the railing, talked with somebody by the gate, and I heard your laugh from 20 yards and forgot the weight I carried. Some sounds cut through tired evenings like a song you didn't plan, and yours found me where I stood with dust across my hands. You left across the loading dock today, took the longest hour away, made the concrete, steel and heat feel a little less complete without you. Your laugh came rolling through the air, and suddenly I wanted nowhere but wherever that sound stopped, across the old loading dock. You handed me a sweating bottle, said you look like you need this. I said I need about 6 hours sleep. You said that too. Then you waited till I finished, sitting there beside the rail, and every time I looked your way, the work got lighter somehow. Romance isn't always moonlight, sometimes it's 5:43. Work boots, tired shoulders, and somebody waiting patiently. So laugh loud when you come see me, let it carry where I'm not. I'll follow every little echo across that loading dock. Your laugh across the loading dock today took the longest hour away, made the concrete, steel and heat feel a little less complete without you. Your laugh came rolling through the air, and suddenly I wanted nowhere but wherever that sound stopped, across the old loading dock. Clock runs down, the day unlocks, I still hear you from the dock. A jar of buttons by the sewing machine, every color in between. You picked one blue and held it up, said this one's close enough. My old shirt had lost a button, I was ready to throw it out. You said, give me 5 good minutes, then pulled the sewing basket down. You searched through that glass jar, found a blue one slightly wrong, then threaded up the needle and started humming as you worked. I watched your careful fingers do do a thing I never learned, and suddenly that old worn shirt felt more valuable than before. The jar of buttons by the sewing machine today held 100 little shades. You found one close enough to blue and stitched a little care right through. The jar of buttons, glass and thread, things repaired instead of left. Love can look like saving something someone else might throw away. He handed back the shirt and warned me it probably won't survive forever. I said, neither will the shirt. You said, that's not very romantic. Still, I wore it next weekend, buttons slightly darker there. And every time I saw that mismatch, I remembered your hands. Nothing lasts because it's flawless. Sometimes things last because we mend, because somebody sees some worth and chooses not to call the end. So when we fray around the edges, when a little thread comes loose, bring patience, bring a needle, and I'll bring the same for you. The jar of buttons by the sewing machine today held 100 little shades. You found one close enough to blue and stitched a little care right through. The jar of buttons, glass and thread, things repaired instead of left. Love can look like saving something someone else might throw away. Button holds, the daylight leans, jar still waits by the sewing machine. The road curved back toward you, past the fields in fading blue. Every mile I thought I knew found its way back home to you. I had taken the West Highway just to clear my head a while, past the old grain elevators, watch the sun go down in fire. I told myself I needed distance, needed quiet, needed air. But every road beyond the county line still made me wish you were there. Then I reached that little crossroads where the cottonwoods lean low, and without even deciding, I turned toward home. The road curved back toward standing by the doorway, porch light falling on your hair. Didn't ask me where I'd been, just smiled because I made it there. I leaned against the truck a moment. You walked down across the gravel, and when your hand